Hi, welcome to my video. So I bought myself a SP2B inline shower pump for my combi boiler to improve the flow coming out of the shower that I have. I'm going to install it here just below the boiler. There's a good spot for it. See that straight pipe there coming off the elbow and then curling up going to that straight connector just by that hole. So I'm going to put it along there. And then that will feed the combi mate, which will then send the water to the combi boiler, and I have a spare socket just up there. I have also, just below, I have an isolation valve. I can then turn off the water and then just disconnect the push fit connectors and then remove the pipe just like that. Now the pipe is out, it's a lot easier to fit the inline pump. So instead of sitting in the cupboard, I've now much easier to install this. Now the inline pump takes up 111 millimeters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure in the middle of the pipe 111 millimeters and cut it out. This inline pump was previously fitted, so I'm just removing some of the old fitments here. Because I'm fitting it to a 50mm pipe, it comes with reducers, but one of them was missing, so I had to buy another one. And then the compression fitments. So I'm just going to get them all lined up in order, the way I want to do it. As you notice, the previous installer had used PTFE tape, and in the instructions it says not to use PTFE tape. So I've removed most of it. So there we go. We've got the compression fitment, the reducer, olive, and then the other reducer. I'm just going to double check to see if 111mm is the correct amount to cut out of the pipe, and then measure it up against the pipe, mark where I want it cut, and then use my 15mm spinner to cut out that section. That's the first cut done. And the second. Now to put all the pieces in the right order. And also make sure I get the flow direction correct, as the water will be coming in from the elbow, flowing through the inline pump, following the arrow marked on the housing, and then along my 15mm pipe, round the 90-degree bend in the pipe up to the straight 15mm push fit connector. So now that's assembled, we just need to tighten it up. A large adjustable, pinch it, and then increase the pressure and squash that olive. And do the other side. So now that's assembled nice and tight, ready to fit. A lot easier than doing it in the cupboard. Now, because I cut out in exactly 111mm, the pipe should fit perfectly. Let's see. These push fit connectors are making it a lot easier to refit inside the cupboard. And there we go, it's nice and in. Just pause it there to push them in without knocking the camera over. So now to get it wired up, I kind of want the wires to run behind the pipes, so I'm going to run them through there and then up round to that plug we saw earlier. So you can see the blue light flashing fast. That's showing that there's water going through it and it's working. So that's flowing from the stopcock through into the combi mate, out of the combi mate into the boiler where it's heated up, and then out to the hot. It really didn't take long to fit, pretty straightforward. Knowing to cut out the 111mm, having all the right compression fitments, reducers, adjustable spanner, the spinner for the 15mm pipe. All of these things made it a lot easier. I chose that section of pipe as well because it's easy to get to and it has a push fit connector at either end, so it's easy to remove. Right, let's test it on the shower. So this is the water coming out as is, so just a dribble basically. So it wasn't even getting hot. I had to run the hot tap in the ensuite to get enough water coming through to even get the boiler to fire up and heat the water up.
On.
As you can see, the flow has increased somewhat, but I think that the mixer valve on the shower is impeding the flow because the water coming out the taps is really quick. So here's the tap.
Alexa, water pump on.
So even though it didn't affect the shower much, it's really improved the flow of the taps. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a look in the description because I've dropped all the links in there for everything that I've used and bought and have in the video. So check out the links, and there you go. Well, good luck with improving your water pressure, and stay tuned for another video.